Have you ever wondered what would happen if humans suddenly disappeared from Earth? Let's take a moment to picture the immediate aftermath. The world would look much the same at first, but signs of our absence would quickly begin to show. Imagine the lights around the world, twinkling in a synchronized dance, slowly going out as power plants cease operation. The once bustling cities would be plunged into darkness, a stark contrast to their former vibrant selves. Then consider the countless pets and farm animals, once reliant on human care, now left to fend for themselves. Many would struggle to survive. Their domesticated lives ill-prepared them for the harsh realities of the wild. And what about noise? The constant hum of human activity would gradually fade until it's completely gone. The blaring horns, the rumble of machinery, the chatter of conversation, all silenced. Imagine a world in eerie silence, with only the sounds of nature to break the quiet. A week has passed since the disappearance of all humans. What has changed? In this short time span, the world has not been idle. Nature, in its resilience, has begun to reclaim its territory. Cities, once bustling with human activity, are now silent save for the rustling of leaves and the occasional animal call. Streets and buildings, once neatly manicured and maintained, are slowly being overrun by an explosion of green. Pets, left to their own devices, have begun to adapt to their newfound freedom. Domestic animals are learning to fend for themselves, their survival instincts kicking in. Zoos, once a symbol of human fascination with the wild, have turned into arenas of survival as animals break free from their enclosures. Meanwhile, the first signs of structural decay are becoming visible. Buildings, bereft of human care and maintenance, are starting to show wear and tear. The world is slowly being reclaimed by nature as it tries to erase the traces of human civilization. A year has elapsed in this humanless world. What does Earth look like now? Imagine our cities, once bustling with life, now silent. Many structures, bereft of maintenance, have succumbed to the relentless march of time. Buildings, both grand and humble, have crumbled into ruins, their once sturdy foundations yielding to nature's relentless reclaim. Meanwhile, the wildlife has been thriving. Animals, once confined to shrinking habitats, now roam freely, reclaiming the territories that were once theirs. Forests, once stifled by human activity, have sprung back to life, their canopies teeming with a myriad of creatures. The rivers, the skies, the very air we breathe have all seen a drastic reduction in pollution levels. The smoggy haze that once veiled our cities has lifted, replaced by crystal-clear skies. The waters, once choked with waste, now ripple with a clarity not seen in centuries. The Earth has begun to heal itself, with nature flourishing in the absence of human interference. A century has passed. Can we still see the remnants of human civilization? 100 years have spun by without a trace of human life. Most of our concrete jungles have given way to real ones. Skyscrapers, once the crowning glory of human ingenuity, are now mere skeletons, overgrown with flora, their former grandeur lost to time. The wildlife, free from human interference, has flourished. The air vibrates with the calls of birds, the rustling of leaves, the hum of insects, the symphony of nature in its purest form. Animals, once on the brink of extinction, now roam freely in their reclaimed habitats. The rivers, once choked with pollutants, run clear and teem with life. The air, unburdened of smoke and smog, is cleaner than it has been in centuries. The Earth has returned to a state reminiscent of the time before humans walked its surface. The Earth has completely healed itself, and any traces of human civilization are hard to find. So what would a world without humans look like? We've taken you on an eerie journey through time, from the immediate aftermath of humanity's disappearance to 1 week, 1 year, and then a century later. In the immediate aftermath, we saw nature beginning to reclaim our urban landscapes. A week later, the lights went out globally as power plants failed without human intervention. After a year, our pets and livestock either perished or adapted, and wildlife began to flourish. A century later, our concrete jungles were overtaken by real ones, and animal populations thrived without human interference. These scenarios paint a haunting picture of Earth without us. It's a stark reminder that we are not separate from the environment, but a part of it. While it's fascinating to imagine a world without humans, let's not forget the beauty and value we bring to the planet. We have the power to protect and preserve it, so future generations can enjoy it too.